Roy Kelton Orbison was born on April 23, 1936, in Vernon, Texas, into a working-class family during the waning years of the Great Depression. From a young age, Roy displayed a profound connection to music, receiving his first guitar at age 6 and performing on local radio by 8. Encouraged by his parents, he found music to be a source of comfort and expression, helping him navigate the challenges of everyday life. His early influences were diverse, from country legends like Hank Williams to pop icons such as Bing Crosby and the soulful strains of Southern gospel. After moving with his family to Wink, Texas, Roy formed his first band, the Wink Westerners, in high school. These early experiences honed his songwriting and performance skills, laying the foundation for a career that would eventually redefine popular music with his haunting vocals and heartfelt storytelling. The breakthrough years. Orbison's first major opportunity came in the late 1950s when he signed with Sun Records in Memphis, a label famous for launching artists like Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, and Jerry Lee Lewis. While his early rockabilly singles received modest attention, it was his transition to Monument Records in the early 1960s that allowed him to truly flourish. Under producer Fred Foster, Roy developed a signature sound that combined rock, pop, classical, and country influences, paired with a voice spanning 3 octaves. His first major hit, Only the Lonely in 1960, introduced audiences to his emotionally charged style. Songs like Crying, Running Scared, In Dreams, and It's Over showcased his ability to convey romantic longing and vulnerability in ways that resonated deeply with listeners. His 1964 hit, Oh, Pretty Woman solidified his global fame, demonstrating that he could combine emotional depth with commercial appeal, creating music that still captivates audiences today. Musical style and persona. What set Roy Orbison apart was the combination of his extraordinary vocal range and the depth of his lyrics. Unlike many rock and roll contemporaries who celebrated youthful rebellion, Orbison sang about lost love, solitude, and heartache. Audiences worldwide identified with his music, finding their own emotions reflected in his songs. His appearance, a man dressed in black with dark sunglasses, added to his enigmatic persona, earning him nicknames like the Caruso of Rock and the Big O. His reserved stage presence contrasted sharply with his soaring voice, creating a sense of mystery that intrigued fans. Even as trends changed and his popularity ebbed during the 1970s, Orbison continued to write and perform, driven by an unwavering dedication to his craft. His influence persisted, shaping generations of musicians who cited him as a major inspiration. Career resurgence. The 1980s brought a remarkable revival in Roy's career. Recognition from new audiences and admiration from fellow musicians re-established him as a key figure in rock and pop music. In 1987, he was inducted into both the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Songwriters Hall of Fame, with Bruce Springsteen and Bob Dylan praising his unique voice and emotive performances. During this period, Orbison recorded the award-winning duet That Lovin' You Feelin' Again with country rock artist Emmylou Harris, showcasing his continued versatility and emotional range. His later work highlighted a graceful blending of his early romanticism with contemporary musical styles. This resurgence underscored not only his timeless talent, but also his resilience in the face of personal and professional challenges, proving that his music could transcend generations and remain emotionally resonant across decades. The Traveling Wilburys era. Roy's career reached new heights when he joined the supergroup Traveling Wilburys in the late 1980s alongside Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, George Harrison, and Jeff Lynne. The collaboration began organically during recording sessions and quickly evolved into a full-fledged project. Adopting the playful pseudonym Lefty Wilbury, Roy contributed his signature vocals and songwriting to the group's debut album, Traveling Wilburys Volume 1, which was met with both critical and commercial success. Tracks like Handle with Care showcased his harmonies and reaffirmed his place as one of rock's most distinctive voices. The group's dynamic not only revitalized Roy's career, but also introduced him to a broader audience. His work with the Wilburys highlighted his enduring ability to connect emotionally with listeners, even in collaborative settings, and cemented his legacy as a central figure in the evolution of contemporary music. Personal life and family. Roy's personal life was marked by love, resilience, and later, tragedy. He married his teenage sweetheart, Claudette, in 1957, and the couple had 3 sons: Roy Dwayne, Anthony King, and Wesley. Claudette was a significant inspiration in Roy's early work, and their relationship, though challenged by his rising career, remained deeply meaningful. After Claudette's untimely passing, Roy eventually found love again with Barbara Jacobs, a music executive, in 1969. They had 2 sons, Roy Kelton Jr. and Alexander, who later played vital roles in preserving their father's musical legacy. Barbara provided stability and support, helping Roy navigate the demands of his career while building a nurturing family life. Through these relationships, Roy found inspiration and grounding, balancing his intense public persona with the intimate joys of fatherhood and partnership. Triumph amid hardship. Despite personal setbacks, Roy's artistic output remained exceptional. His experiences shaped the emotional depth of his music, allowing him to connect with listeners in ways few artists achieve. Loss and grief became recurring themes, not as sensationalized tragedies, but as honest reflections of the human experience. Roy's ability to channel such emotions into song created a profound sense of intimacy, making his music timeless. Fans and critics alike admired his capacity to convey complex feelings without melodrama. Even during periods of personal challenge, he continued to write, record, and perform, demonstrating a resilience that was both remarkable and inspiring. This ability to transform personal adversity into enduring art is central to understanding Roy Orbison's lasting impact on music and culture. Legacy and posthumous recognition. Roy Orbison passed away in December 1988, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate. In 2014, the 25th anniversary of his final studio album, Mystery Girl, included a deluxe edition featuring The Way Is Love, a previously unreleased demo completed with the help of his sons. This release offered fans a poignant glimpse into Roy's artistry and served as a touching bridge between generations. His influence persists in countless musicians who cite him as inspiration, and his songs remain staples of popular music. The combination of his soaring voice, emotional depth, and enigmatic persona ensures that his contributions will never fade. Roy Orbison's music endures as a testament to the power of vulnerability, artistry, and the universal human emotions that he so masterfully captured in song. Understanding the man behind the music. For decades, fans were fascinated by Roy's mysterious public persona. Dark sunglasses, a reserved stage presence, and an extraordinary voice. Over time, biographers, interviews, and personal letters have shed light on the man behind the image. Roy's life was marked by resilience, creative genius, and the challenges of balancing personal grief with public life. His music often reflected the inner emotions he navigated privately, allowing listeners to experience authenticity and raw emotion. Rather than diminishing his legend, understanding Roy's life in its entirety deepens appreciation for his artistry. His ability to translate personal experience into universally relatable music remains a defining feature of his enduring appeal, highlighting the timelessness and emotional resonance of his contributions to the world of music. A lasting impact. Roy Orbison's journey illustrates the profound intersection of talent, emotion, and perseverance. From his early days in Texas to international stardom, his story is one of dedication and artistic brilliance. His influence extends across multiple generations of musicians, spanning rock, pop, and country. Beyond his iconic hits and supergroup collaborations, Roy's most enduring legacy lies in the emotional authenticity he brought to every performance. Fans continue to connect with his music on a personal level, finding solace, inspiration, and beauty in his songs. As listeners, we are reminded that while fame and recognition are fleeting, true artistry, grounded in honesty and heartfelt expression, endures. Roy Orbison's life and music remain a testament to the power of human emotion, artistic integrity, and the timeless impact of a voice that could touch hearts across the world.